After I make cassis every year out of black currants or other fruit like blackcap raspberries, I'm probably just going to make some simple blackcurrant jam too. And you can actually use the fruit that you use to make cassis. I'm going to link that in the video description. Just like a lot of other fruit preserves here on my site, I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar. This vinegar was made from mulberries. You could absolutely use homemade currant vinegar using my fruit scrap vinegar method. Mix the sugar and vinegar, add the black currants, and now the secret is we're going to buzz it up a little bit. You can do this in a food processor depending on the equipment that you have, but if you don't buzz it up at least a little bit, it's not going to be spreadable. And I always want my preserves to be spreadable. If you don't, they're just going to be kind of like berries and syrup, and they're going to fall off the toast and stain your shirt. Then we're going to bring everything to a rolling boil, and I'm going to add a little bit of my homemade vanilla extract. That's totally optional. I'm going to add a couple other things, basically some citrus zest too, because I love that in preserves. So this is a really rustic preserve, and you can see that the temperature, we're going to shoot for anywhere between 210 to 215, depending on how you want it, or 210 to 220. I would go from like 210 to 215. Some people might like it a little bit more thick. We're not going to do set tests or anything like that. It's really rustic. Okay? Then we're going to add a little bit of citrus zest, orange and lemon. That's optional, but I definitely recommend it, and some lemon juice at the end. So currants don't have natural pectin, or at least a lot of it. So this is going to be a little bit loose, and that's just how I like it. So to process them, we're going to take all of the jam and put it into mason jars. Just look at that color. I love the color. Clean the rims up a little bit, screw on the lids, and now it's time for the water bath. Put the mason jars into a water bath canner with boiling water, and then we're just going to process the jars for 10 minutes. This is so easy, super simple. Sometimes I don't even use a water bath as long as I put the boiling hot jam in the jar. You can turn them upside down and they'll still probably seal. Don't tell the FDA I said that. Now let's take a look at that set. This is exactly how I want it. This is what you get from kind of coarsely pureeing the fruit. You don't have to add pectin. There's not a ton of sugar. And just look at how that spreads. That is the secret of buzzing your fruit a little bit. So easy. Lots of different ways you can flavor it and make it your own. The full recipe is on my website. There's a link at the top of the video description for that. Thanks for watching.